Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. If you're old here, thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate the love. So this is the part 2 of the video concerning what I wish I knew before leaving school. If you haven't watched the part 1, I'll leave the link in the description box below as well as the comment section so you can go check it out. Now the thing that inspired the video, I'll pop it right here for you guys, especially those who haven't seen the part 1. But then yeah, so let's just get right into the video. So point 5 is listen to yourself. You're always telling yourself something. Now to explain this point a bit better, I'm going to do a little bit of a story time. So after 6 months of blogging and writing, I wanted to understand where this passion for writing came about, because to me it was kind of all of a sudden. So I thought back, and I remember in JHS my English teacher always used to compliment me about how good my essays were, how good I was in composition, generally how good I was in English. But then when I thought back a bit further, I remember when I was in primary, I used to take like 2 A4 sheets papers and I'll cut it in 4, staple it together or use a sellotape to bind it, and then I'll have the skeleton drawing on the front cover, write some title, and then write a story. And my mom and my sisters were reading, like, oh yeah, it's great, you're smart. But around that time, everybody wanted me to be a doctor, so nobody's mind was geared towards, you know, the prospect of writing as a job. So, you know, I'm just like, I feel like we are all like that to an extent. Like there's something that you're naturally good at or you're passionate about that could be the thing that could make you successful, that could be what will scale you up high. But then we're all kind of like tuned towards the white collar jobs, the traditional jobs that, you know, we think are what will make us more successful than anything in this world. And if, you know, I had developed my writing skills back then by now I would be a much better writer. But you know, I mean, you shouldn't regret some things. Like you should just rather move on and make the best out of situations. So that's what I'm doing. But what I'm trying to drive at is the little things that, you know, we notice about us, or even people notice about us, could probably be what will make us, you know, greater than, you know, the regular stuff. If you're seen to be a carefree, jovial person, funny person, then you could probably, you know, be doing skits and sharing them on social media and become successful and popular and, you know, make some coins. And, you know, and I feel like people just overlook that. We are always thinking of the theoretical aspects. We're not thinking of, you know, talents. We're always thinking of talents, but then we are cracking our brains trying to think of, you know, our God-given talents. But it's really the little things that, you know, people know us for, or people notice us for. So yeah, so always listen to yourself, because you're always telling yourself something. It might not start now, it might start later or whenever, but just always listen to yourself, guys. Point number 6 is stand out, don't fit in. Now I feel like when you're in school, extracurricular activities are probably the best way for you to, you know, try to stand out when you come out of university. Now if you engage or partake in extracurricular activities, you get practical knowledge or even theoretical knowledge in something that isn't the course that you're doing. Let's say you're doing, you know, a science related course or arts related course, but then the extracurricular activities that you're partaking in has nothing to do with your course. You're of course gaining some theoretical or practical knowledge in another field, and it can be beneficial when you come out of the real world. Because a lot of times, you know, when you're in school, you're always focused on the academics, but the CGPA, the MGPA, the credits, the average score, that's not the only thing that's important in the real world. Because I mean, if you haven't graduated yet, you've probably attended a graduation ceremony or you've watched graduation videos. You can obviously tell that it's not one person who gets the first class or the second class or the third class or whatever. So what makes you stand out from that other person? Why should you be given that job? Or why should your proposal be accepted? You know, why should you be given this contract or this opportunity? So we just have to try and develop ourselves to be better, to be more relevant in the real world. Because what's going to make you more relevant to someone is, you know, that extra thing that you are bringing on the table. And I think it kind of has a relation to do with my next point, which has to do with allowing the university to build and shape you, and, you know, try and exploit opportunities. We tend to want to be spoon-fed, like, you know, there's an opportunity, look for it and come and tell me, or if possible, I don't even want to apply for the job. Just give me the job. All I have to do is come to work. And if possible, when I even come to work, I don't want to work. Just pay me at the end of the month. But you have to understand that when you come into the real world, it's not like this. You're going to have to hustle on your own. So when you're in university, try and let the university mold you, let it shape your personality and your character, because people are not going to employ people who aren't matured in their way of life and their thinking. And if you're in school and you don't allow the experiences of university to shape and mold you, because maybe you're solely concentrating on academics, or because you're just there for just being there sake and not like enjoying university and benefiting from all the goodies it comes along with, then you're just going to come out of university and it's not going to even look like you came out of university. Because aside the knowledge you're gaining, the way you act, you're supposed to act like someone who has graduated. So I think we should definitely allow the university to shape and mold our personality and our character. We should exploit opportunities, because a lot of companies target universities when they're looking for like young adults for maybe literally anything, not only to promote a product to or advertise a product to, but also when they're looking for maybe part-time people to employ and stuff like that, interns, all those things. A lot of times they want people who are in university. So I think that university is like an amazing place. Like, there's so many opportunities. When it comes to opportunities, you can't tell me there's nothing in university. It has nothing to do with the university you went to, or if it's a technical university or it's your regular university. There are opportunities available, and you just have to make yourself available to grasp into that opportunity, which kind of comes to play with the whole socialization point that I made in my first video. So I think we should definitely allow the university to shape and mold us, exploit opportunities, engage in extracurricular activities, so that we're able to stand out and not fit in and become relevant, and have so many opportunities after school to delve into. So point number 8, I'll say enjoy life as it goes, because it only gets harder. I mean, the rich keep getting richer because they make a conscious effort to get richer, and not because they don't enjoy the good things of life. So I think that I'm not saying when you get 1,000 cedis, spend all that 1,000 cedis on a phone or something. You can just take maybe like 50 cedis and buy some pizza for yourself, go watch a movie, a weekend getaway, or even if it's just simple toffee that you're going to buy, and just appreciate life and enjoy life, and tap yourself on the back and say, hey, I've done well. I think that we should do that. I mean, if you're always going to be just very like all in the work and stuff like that, life gets harder. Listen, if you're not going to enjoy now, I think enjoying later on won't be any easier. So you should just enjoy now. Like, I'm not saying, as I said, I'm not saying enjoy to the extreme level, or enjoy like spend all the money and stuff. It's just a little bit, just to kind of relax and appreciate yourself and just move on. Because as I said, life gets harder, and when you're done with school and you're worried about work because you have a target to meet, and you're worried about family, especially when you have a family of your own, and you're worried about your husband or your wife and your kids, and how you are going to make your parents proud, and stuff like that, I don't think you're actually going to be able to enjoy more than if you're in school. So just enjoy life as it goes, because it only gets harder. The little things count. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It's quite short, I know, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching once again. Check out the part 1 if you haven't. If you like my personality, like the video, like my content, then please do subscribe, like, share, comment, follow me on social media. I'll leave the links in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in another video. Love you.